And now to new developments in a horrific case of child abuse.
A 15-year-old girl tortured for years, and now a fourth member of her family has been arrested. And we've learned he's a sex offender. And Local 10's Roy Ramos live now in Margate with the troubling details today. Roy.
Calvin and Nicole, and when neighbors I spoke with heard the details of this alleged abuse, they say that they got chills. The victim here, just 15 years old, and police say this alleged abuse came at the hands of her own relatives.
We were very shocked.
I didn't even know they were doing that.
Neighbors concerned with yet another arrest in a Margate house of horror, where police said a 15-year-old girl was tortured and abused for nearly a decade. 74-year-old Horace Crawley, who police said lived in the home, taken into custody Sunday for failing to register as a sex offender.
There are several neighbors down the street that do have small children, and they are outside playing, so that is definitely a concern.
Her aunt and uncle, Latricia Crawley and Benjamin Lockett, her legal guardians, arrested in late October, both facing charges of aggravated child abuse and child neglect. Her own 20-year-old sister now also behind bars.
It would appear that Ms. Clayton was not just a mere observer, but an actual participant.
Margate police said they were first called to this home near Northwest 79th Terrace in 3rd Place after the victim reached out to an online instructor pleading for her to call police. It's when officers arrived they found the teen with a gash to her head and bleeding.
That's very concerning. It's like if they're doing all that to her, it's like I could imagine what she went through.
Margate police officers said they observed even more signs of physical abuse. In the arrest reports we obtained, the victim claimed she was caged in different closets. While no one answered the door, documents detail in 2019, at just 11 years old, one of the defendants allegedly kicked her in the chin. In 2021, at 13, she said her knees were oiled and she was forced to kneel on rice for hours for consecutive days. She told investigators she was tied as one of the defendants struck her toes with a hammer, and at just 14 years old, she was bound and had boiling water thrown on her, causing severe scarring. And just disturbing to hear those details right there. At last check, the victim was placed in the custody of the Department of Children and Families. As for Horace, he is now solely facing a charge of failing to register as a sex offender, but investigators say they're now looking in to see if he is linked to this alleged abuse as well. As we gather more details on this one, we'll be sure to let you know. For now, in Margate, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.